All right, Aaron, awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, talking a little bit about the lead up to the 2020 NBA draft. Not the most conventional processes this year. What have you been doing to kind of prepare for it without having draft workouts, face to face interviews, things like that?
Just trying to stay grounded and try and work as hard as I can coming in day by day, working on things I need to work on, taking care of my body, trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel and just, kind of keep my head down and keep chugging for it.
So you're a guard slash small forward from Vanderbilt, just finished your second season with the Commodores, or at least back in March you finished it. This year you jumped from 11 points to 23 points per game, which is fairly, significant rise. What was kind of the key to the big improvement you made?
Just trying setting goals for myself in the off season, trying to work as hard as I can to achieve those goals and, try and put my team in a position to win. The reason I wanted to, work as hard as I could is just because we didn't have as good as the freshman season and the freshman campaign that I wanted to. So I really worked my tail off to try and put my team in the best position to change and try and change that narrative for my sophomore season.
Looking at your bio and your line, obviously the number that jumps out that's pretty significant is the 52% three-point shooting on a fairly large 115 sample size. Where do you feel like you rank amongst shooters in this draft?
Number one, hands down. No question about it.
Pretty definitive. All right.
Yes, sir.
Outside of your shooting, what are some of the other things? I know we don't have the ability to do the on-court workouts right now. What are some of the areas of your game you're trying to showcase to teams and executives and things that I'm not just a shooter, I can also do this as well?
Pick and roll game, making reads, playmaking, becoming more of a facilitator, trying to get my teammates involved, off pin downs, off ball screens, making those correct reads and correct plays when the big man shows out, trying to make that pocket pass down below or pass over the top and let them make the read following that. Just trying to make myself an overall better basketball player at all times I'm on the floor.
You played for Jerry Stackhouse this past year at Vanderbilt. Quite a career he had, number of years in the league. What kind of influence or what kind of advice has he given you as you go through this process?
It's been huge. A guy like that coming in, 18-year NBA veteran, multiple time scoring champion, a guy who's accomplished everything that I wanted to accomplish at the highest level, the level that I want to play and be successful at. So it's been absolutely wonderful. It's been a dream come true to learn and try and soak up every single thing that he's taught me. But he's taught me how to be a professional. He's taught me all the little things that I need to do to be successful at the next level.
Wrapping up, you're from the area in Charleston, South Carolina, looking at the Charlotte Hornets franchise. How familiar are you with the franchise right now? How do you see yourself potentially fitting in if this is where you do end up landing?
I'm very familiar with the organization. It's the closest one to home. I've been there multiple times. It's actually one of the first NBA basketball games I've ever got to see was the Charlotte Hornets play. I think, you guys, they had a really positive end to last year's season. So there's a lot of young talent and an upward trend going on for the franchise. And so I see myself just sliding straight into that role and hoping this team and this organization grow into achieving their championship aspirations, hopefully in the near future rather than later.